The reclaimed substation pulses with a low-frequency hum, a warm current flowing through patched cables and glowing tube amps. Hand-labeled vinyl spins on the console, mirroring the Xeroxed zines by the faders, each edge a whisper of defiance. The air, thick with ozone and ambition, carries the distant pulse of a city always building, always remaking itself.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
New York checks in at 79 degrees and sunny. Winds are moving from the west at 12 miles per hour. First up, the Boom X Format Creative Development Program just dropped. A new portal opens for artists to define their own space.
This program, linking Boom and Format, aims to support emerging talent. It sounds like a structural redesign for creative access. The initiative offers mentorship from established professionals alongside access to production tools and studio space. The program culminates in an exhibition opportunity for selected works. The trade-off is between offering structured support and the inherent unpredictability of true artistic breakthroughs.
Verifiable. The Creative Development Program offers resources and visibility. The distortion is assuming it addresses the root issue of artist precarity. Alternatively, direct, unconditional artist grants could foster genuine creative freedom without institutional filters. A concrete move. Track the post-program retention rates of participants to gauge long-term impact.
This initiative pulls from the deep archive of patronage, repackaged for the digital age. We watch for the actual provenance of agency, demanding dignity in its offering.
Callers on. Go ahead.
Does this program genuinely empower artists or just funnel them into existing structures?
That's a sharp read on the system, caller. Every new platform offers a path, but the discernment comes in recognizing whether it's truly expanding autonomy or simply rerouting existing flows. We build our architectures on consent, not just convenience. Next, Square Eyes acquires I Plant My Hand in the Garden ahead of its world premiere in Venice Days, a film rooted in dignity.
Vienna-based Square Eyes secured international rights for the film. This acquisition for I Plant My Hand in the Garden by Hoda Taheri and Boris Hadjia marks a structural win for debut features in independent cinema. The film will premiere in Venice's independent Giornate degli Autori section. It is the debut feature for the directing duo. The trade-off is between celebrating independent artistic vision and the commercial pressures of global distribution.
This Venice Days premiere situates the film within a lineage of defiant storytelling. The Garden title itself hints at cultivation, provenance, and deep roots that assert their own space.
The key fact is Square Eyes acquired the international rights for the film. The friction is whether this translates to broader distribution beyond festival circuits. Alternatively, community-led open-source distribution platforms could bypass traditional gatekeepers entirely. A concrete move. Monitor global release schedules, specifically looking for non-theatrical and digital distribution channels.
Patching in a caller. Go ahead.
Will this film actually reach wider audiences or stay confined to the festival circuit?
From that dossier to this one, Olivia Rodrigo discusses abortion bans with Center for. A critical signal just cut through the noise. Olivia Rodrigo discusses abortion bans with the Center for Reproductive Rights, asserting sovereignty over one's body.
This aligns with the I Plant My Hand in the Garden signal. Both involve naming and cultivating agency in contested spaces. Rodrigo's Guts Tour actively featured feminist organizations despite challenges. She has advocated for abortion rights since becoming famous. Her tour had to stop handing out Plan B pills at tables. The trade-off is between public advocacy for fundamental rights and the practical limitations imposed by societal pushback.
Rodrigo's advocacy, like the film's debut, shows a refusal to yield ground. Her tour's engagement with the National Network of Abortion Funds establishes a clear lineage of civic action, building architectures of care.
Verifiable. Olivia Rodrigo advocates for abortion rights, and her Guts Tour engaged with feminist organizations. The friction arose when Plan B pill distribution halted at her tour stops due to external pressure. Alternatively, direct anonymous funding channels for grassroots reproductive health clinics could ensure resources reach those affected without public spectacle. A concrete move. Support the Center for Reproductive Rights directly, ensuring legal and educational resources reach those affected by bans.
There's a caller on the line.
Is celebrity advocacy effective, or does it just preach to the choir without real impact?
That's a vital question about where power truly collects. Celebrity voices can open doors, but the real impact comes from the groundswell, from the resilient civic architectures we build together, moving beyond mere messaging to structural change. The hum of the transmitter deepens, a low thrum that vibrates through the floorboards, a physical assertion of our presence. It feels like we're always fighting the same battles, just with different faces. What changes is the architecture we build. The local cultural hub, Kiss Mutt in Washington Heights, hosts Friday live music and Tuesday jam sessions. It's a civic anchor, not just a venue. This is how we integrate logic and emotion into shared spaces, fostering provenance and dignity.
That Kismat space is a physical node in a distributed network. It demonstrates how community infrastructure can hold vital conversations and creative development, much like the Boot program, but on a street level, asserting local autonomy.
The signal remains. You are the architect.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
Continue the signal at TogeeVision.com. Tune in, Sparks and Stories, Gig Passport.